All right, so this is the key to the worksheet on piecewise functions. So these are piecewise functions, and you wanted to find these function values. All right, so remember the way to do that is notice that g of x here is going to equal 3x minus 5 depending on the domain. So g of x will equal 3x minus 5 if the domain is greater than 4. If my x value is greater than 4, or gx is equal to this, 2x plus 3, if my x value is less than or equal to 4. Okay? All right, so let's go to number 1. So when you do number 1, you're asked, what is the y value when x is 0? All right, so you got to figure out which one of these you're going to use. So x is 0 is going to be in this domain because 0 is less than or equal to 4. So you're going to use this one. So for that one, you're going to say that's going to equal 2 times x, which is 0, plus 3. So 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So 3 goes here. G of 5. So again, which of these are you going to use? Well, you got to look at your domain. So x is 5 here. The part where 5, the part that makes this true is going to be this one because 5 is greater than 4. You're not going to use this one because you only use this one if your x value is less than or equal to 4. 5 is not less than or equal to 4. 5 is greater than 4. So you're going to use this function this time, or this part. So you're going to say 3 times 5, because that's what you're going to substitute x with, and then subtract 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10. So g of 5 is going to equal 10. So my y value when x is 5 is going to be 10. So notice it matters which one you use. G of negative 2, same idea. Which one of these you're going to use? So my x value is negative 2. The part of the domain where x is negative 2 is this one here. Negative 2 is less than or equal to 4. So you're going to use g of x equals 2x plus 3. So you're going to say 2 times negative 2 plus 3. 2 times negative 2 is a negative 4. Negative 4 plus 3 is a negative 1. G of 4, you got to determine which one you're going to use. Now notice x is 4. The only one that says x equals 4 is this one. So you're not going to use this one because 4 is not greater than 4. 4 equals 4. So that's the one you're going to use, 2x plus 3. So I'm going to just write it as use 2x plus 3 for this one. And so you're going to substitute 4 for x. So we get 2 times 4 plus 3. So it'll be 8 plus 3, which is 11. All right, now let's look at this one. Same thing. So you're going to say, which one am I going to use? So you're going to use x squared plus 3x if x is greater than or equal to 0. You're going to use 4 if x is less than 0. All right, so let's look at this one. So in this case, x is 2. So obviously, you know you're going to use this one because 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So you're going to use this expression here. So you're going to say, remember, this is x squared plus 3x. So you're going to say 2 squared minus 3 times 2, or plus 3 times 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. So 10 goes here. F of 0. All right, so this time x is 0. So you're going to use this one because this says x is greater than or equal to 0. This says x must be less than 0. Well, 0 is not less than 0. 0 equals 0. So you're going to use this. So that's going to become 0 squared plus 3 times 0. Well, 0 squared is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. And 0 plus 0 is 0. F of negative 2. So this time x is negative 2, so you can use this one because negative 2 is less than 0. All right, now notice that this is a constant. So that means that whenever x is less than 0, my y value is going to be 4 only. There's no variable here. So it's a constant. So whenever x is less than 0, it's always going to be 4. It's not going to vary. See, this had variables in it, so it varied. One we got 10, one we got 0. Here, since that's constant, as long as x is less than 4, as long as x is less than 0, y is 4. So this will be 4. And if you had said f of, let's say, negative 5, same thing. X is less than 0, negative 5 is less than 0, that means my y value is 4. That's what that means. Okay. Now let's get this one. So this one has three pieces to it, h of 2. So h of 2, this says x equals 2. The only one that says x equals 2 is this one. Now that's an absolute value one here. So I'm just going to write use absolute value of x minus 5. So in place of x, you're going to substitute 2. So this becomes absolute value of 2 minus 5. Well, 2 minus 5 is a negative 3, and the absolute value of a negative 3 is a positive 3. So 3 goes here. H of 4. So when x is 4, that's going to be this one because 4 is greater than 2, so we're going to use this. So you use x plus 3. So in place of x, you're going to substitute 4, so 4 plus 3 is 7. H of negative 4, so this times x is negative 4, so that's this one here. Okay, x, so negative 4 is less than 2, right? So you can use this one. So you're going to use 2x minus 3. So this becomes 2 times negative 4 minus 3. 2 times negative 4 is a negative 8. A negative 8 and a negative 3 is a negative 11. And so that's it. So that's how you deal with evaluating piecewise functions. You have to look at the domains and see which one of these, which one of the pieces in the function you would utilize with each evaluation that you needed to find. Okay, so that is it. So that is the key to this worksheet.